Hello everyone and welcome to another SMITE video. Today we're going to be talking about warriors and boots. So, there's been a small discussion now and again between me and my teammates or people I play with. Why do you buy reinforced greaves over warrior? The reason why is because mathematically, according to the maths that I've done, reinforced greaves are superior to warrior. Now, warrior are good boots. They give you a nice early power spike, but please note I just said early. When it comes to certain stages of the game, reinforced greaves are going to outtrade it because of how health and protections work. If you have health and protections, you outtrade a warrior tabby. That's mathematically, because you have more health, therefore you have more effective health, because you have those base protections. So a good example to this would be if we have Bologna without any items at all, apart from reinforced. That's the only thing I'm going to give her. And then we basically go up to level 20. She will get 78 protections versus 48, with that 150 health from reinforced greaves. Basically, what that means is Bologna has more effective health because of reinforced greaves. I haven't even added any protections at all. I've literally just added health. That's key to remember and understand. So in this situation, if I was playing against a warrior that had warrior tabby, I would have more effective health than that person and I would outtrade them. I would almost die, but I would outtrade them. One thing that I do see a lot of people do is they will think, well, more power is always good, but this is the thing, what are you using that power for? Now, for certain gods, I can understand why you'd want a little bit more early game power, because it helps with your early game. If you have a rubbish late game, or if you have a rubbish early game, and you have a great late game, you want to try and mitigate as much as possible that early game as you can, which is why people will go with power pop when they jungle, or when they go mid lane and soulstone, because they want to try and mitigate that rubbish early game as best as possible. So, let's have a look at Bologna's abilities as well, and we'll see a very clear trend start to appear. 40% scaling, 25% scaling, 60, 50, 50. That means your warrior tabby boots only gives you around about 20 power on pretty much most of your abilities extra. That's not really worth it, is it? Honestly, it's not. So you're telling me you're buying warrior tabby for poor scaling on your abilities that don't do much. So pen's better in that case, because you want to make your abilities hit harder as quickly as possible. And if you wanted to do basic attacks, ninja is better due to the fact that you get attack speed with ninja. So therefore ninja outtrades warrior. Warrior may help your abilities clear early game a bit better, but ninja is better late game, especially on a character like Bologna. For ability based warriors that don't gain much, when it comes to more power again, because their scalings are complete trash, oh look, same trend, 60, 60, 50, that means she doesn't gain much from it. Why not build reinforced greaves with cooldown and enjoy spamming your abilities while being extra tanky? I generally build reinforced greaves on pretty much every warrior that's ability based. Warriors that aren't, I will build ninja tabby. Now, I will admit that for the first 5 levels or so, probably warrior superior if you're going to be ganking squishies. But generally that's not going to be the case. Generally, it's not going to be the case at all unless you're in Pro League. which most people are not. So Ninja is better for auto attack based warriors. Simply put, mathematically outtrades it, and reinforced greaves, simply put, mathematically outtrades warrior, and therefore is better on ability based warriors that don't have that much damage from their basic attacks. Now, there's no basic attack warrior currently in the game that wants more power, so his basic attacks do more damage, and generally basic attack characters, you want attack speed, which is why you will see Kali build a crap ton of attack speed, because she wants to do as much damage as quickly as possible, and therefore building power, lots of power, doesn't make much sense. She just wants to be laying down as much DPS per second, and you can out DPS someone with 100 if you're doing it 2 times a second compared to 200 for 1 time a second. Mathematically, you will out damage them. I think the reason why a lot of people think that warrior is better is that they just have it in their minds that more power is better, but mathematically it really isn't. I probably haven't explained it correctly, and I probably should do the maths and display the maths on the screen, but I'm a bit lazy for that. In my mind, and based on my playtesting, reinforced is superior to warrior. Warrior does make sense in certain matchups, especially if you're uncomfortable with certain ability-based gods. It does help you clear, but apart from that, there's no reason. There's none at all. So yeah, if you're just getting warrior for the extra basic attack damage, I think you're doing it wrong. You should be going straight to ninja. If you're getting warrior for the extra power, I think you should be building straight into pen, which warrior doesn't give you. So there's that. Maybe it's just the fact that people are thinking that, hey, this seems like a good item, and they don't think, I don't know, but yeah. Anyway, that's a little ramble on reinforced greaves, and why I think they are superior to warrior, and why I think ninja is probably the second best pair of boots for the other class of warriors in the game, which are auto attackish based. So Osiris, Ravana, Bellona, Hercules, and that's it. Those 4. Everyone else is pretty much the ability based warrior and should be building reinforced greaves. There is one thing I will say as well that Duke's Loft did bring up, which was overcapping the crowd control reduction. I think that is a valid point, but still, that's still a good stat to have, especially if you overcap it over the 40. All honesty, being stun less or silence less is really, really good. So that's all for now. Hope you enjoyed the video, and I will talk to you again soon.